What is happening, my people? Perfected Chaos here, and this is Starfield Premium Edition. So I thought I'd just run you through the intro leading into the character creation. I'll try not to talk all the way through it so you can still be immersed by the interactions with the beginning. So let's start. Soul date May 7th, 2330. Argos Extractors Mining Outpost, Moon of Vectera. And it looks that we start in a mining shaft. Let's see what this lady's got to say for herself.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock, except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, I mean this looks amazing. Stunning looking game.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Reams of red tape. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're told to follow Lynn through this cave. Looks like Lynn is the boss, and she runs it with an iron fist by the looks of things.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Okay, Lynn. So we'll take the cutter, pressing the A button. Right trigger to fire. Seems like we've got 5 deposits to mine. So we'll go and mine them. Okay.
You think we'll be done here soon? Now I hear this is the last dig.
Let's head through here.
I'm busy. Got anyone else to bother?
Pretty straightforward. Okay, that's those 3 mined.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Alright, mate.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlet?
Beryllium deposit.
You're ready, boss. Get back up here.
Okay. That's the 5 deposits, and we're now told to head back to Lynn.
Be glad when we're off this rock.
It's time. You're with me.
Look at these graphics. Wow.
Standard reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Okay, so we're told to head up into the cave, so we will go further deeper into the cave. Approaching the cave entrance, we're told if we hold left bumper, we can turn our flashlight on. Hold left bumper and you'll be able to turn it back on again, off again. So, pretty straightforward.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Understood, Hella. Heading down into the cave.
Do you see anything?
Yeah, I see stones floating in the air. Safe. This looks amazing, doesn't it? It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's take whatever this is. Use the cutter to break up the deposit. So it seems like we have to break the deposit first. Aha. And that exposes this mineral. Oh, that was cool. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's touch this.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Okay.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
And we are into the character creation. Okay, so personal record. So this seems like there are several defaults, 40 preset defaults that we can go through. Just show you a few of them. So there's a good variety of default faces, races, ages, all sorts of looks. Very cool. Heading over to the body. We have body types 1 and 2. We have walk style 1 and 2. What we can have, we can also change the, let's have a look. So this is most muscular. Not bad. We can have thin. This is most thin. Very skinny. Let's go to most heavy. We could be a little Father Christmas if we wanted to. He's a chunky monkey, isn't he? Let's just stick that in the middle for now. Let's just stick that in the middle. So coming out of there, down to the body type. What I thought was interesting is you can have body type 1 and body type 2. That's male, female. You can have walk styles male or female, so you can walk male or female with either's. You also get the option to adjust predetermined skin tones, although you can refine this later. So this is your body options here. Heading over to face, there's several options here that I thought were quite interesting. Obviously we've got the skin tone here. Head shape. Now if you look on there, it says press A to refine, so we can then choose whether we want a square head, a rounded head, whether we want that head to be thin or wide. You have to stay within these cross features. But yeah, I think the customization here on this part is pretty good. Hair, there are several hair options. Just run through a few with you. There's some cool looking ones. Male or female looking hairs, cornrows, you know. Several different hair options, from elderly to young and fashionable to a bit scruffy. But I think you with the choices here, yeah, pretty good. I'm quite impressed with a lot of the hair. Some of the hair textures look amazing as well. We can then choose an array of colours from grey to red to black, brown, blue, green, orange, purple. So again, yeah, pretty standard. Some cool colours. Facial hair options. There are quite a few facial hair options, 20 to be specific. Depending on what your look is. This is a male character, so I don't know. You can customize him however you want, but even once you've customized the character, even when you think, oh, this is perfect, and you're playing later on, you can still customize your character from in-game. So I wouldn't fret too much over spending too much time in this section of the game, as later on you can make further adjustments. Again, adjusting the facial hair color, whatever you choose to do. Eyes, pretty standard. We get some default eye options, but again, if you press the A button to refine, we can then customize this even further, depending on if you don't like the default options. Eye color, there is quite a few eye colors to choose from. I thought eye color 1 was pretty trippy. Some mental looking eyes. But there is 12 eye colors to pick from. Eyebrows, again, we have 10 default settings, but you can refine these again. So pressing the A, we can go up and down, make them, the brow stick out more, make them wide or narrow. Eyebrow color, again, you can choose that. You can mix and match. You can make self look extremely beautiful, or you could be a right ugly. It depends on what you want to do. You can go right out there. Forehead, the forehead adjustment, there are a few presets. Depends if you want a big slap head or if you want a little forehead. But you can customize it to however you want your hairline and forehead to sit. Again, totally customizable. I love all these customization options. And the nose, again, there are several presets, 11 to be totaled. You can pick whatever you want. You can make your character literally however you want. So there's no set way of saying, oh, I couldn't adjust this to just how I like it. I mean, they've given you the tools here to create something that, you know, you should be pleased to play with. There are 11 era options with the option to refine. So you can go with whatever options you want, and you can refine that, make them go up and down. You can put them forward and backwards. You can have them sticking right out. Again, I love the fact that they allow you to refine these, and it's not just a default setting across the board. Cheeks, again, from looks like yeah, gaunt to something slightly less gaunt. What's that? Looks like he's got some sort of scar on his face there, or that's aging wrinkles. But again, you can refine the cheeks. The mouth, again, you can refine that. There are several options for you to come up with your mouth. You could make a duck mouth person if that's what you want, or you could go for an ultra realistic looking character, maybe basing it off yourself. A few teeth options. You've got pearly whites here going through to heavily stained. I don't even know what a toothbrush is. Jaw options, again, you can refine this. Several options. There's 11 to be specific, and again with the chin, allowing you to create pretty much any looking human being, I guess, that you see fit. Moving into the neck, a few neck options. Big old Adam's apple there. Number 10 looks like it's more for an elderly person, but go through. Again, you can refine the neck and jewelry. So jewelry, there's several options. A ring through the nose, several nose piercings. You can't have all of them together by the looks of it. Through the top of the nose, some earrings options, male and female. Maybe you want to be a pirate, I don't know. But, you could just, yeah, you could spend some time here just coming up with something pretty unique, I think. Jewelry color again. Let's have a look through these colors. Silver, you know, oh, green, purples, nice. Yeah. I think there's a good amount of customization here. Now we're on to our skin textures. So there's a few here that I thought were pretty cool. Going from very young, freckled, to looking like you're weathered, maybe alcoholic, heavily aged, middle-aged. I mean, that man needs to get some sleep, I think. But, moving through, there are, how many is there? There are 64 skin texture options, and then you can change the color of your character in terms of base skin color. And looks very cold. Oh, that's cool. You get some patchy skin. Looks like some sort of birthmark that maybe you were born with. That's really cool. I like that option. I really like that option. And again, you can refine these to make them less intense or more intense, depending on what you were going with, the kind of look or the character that you wanted. Blemishes here. There are several options again. I'll just skim to the end. So there are 47 blemish options that you can go with. Some of them are very subtle, some are more apparent. But you can, yeah, basically look as if you've had coffee spilt all over you and you've been left for a while, dot to dot. Extremely freckly and spotty. I mean, it's just awesome. That looks like dirt, number 23. Again, you can refine that, change the colours. Scars. These scars I thought looked absolutely brilliant. I was really impressed with the scars. Ranging from slashes to looks like you're being savaged. Weird, like voodoo lips, I guess. Oh look, we've got a Joker smile here, if that was your so-called fashion. I mean, you're pretty much, it's limitless on your creation here. I mean, look at that skin texture. Just looks amazing. So yeah, you can really come up with something crazy, and I'm sure people will. Facial forms. So these again are a little subtle. Really, if you're quite elderly, I suppose you'd have the cracked lips. There are several to choose from, 16, and you can refine the intensity again. Facial forms too. A lot set around the eyes, to be fair. But cool nonetheless. Very pitted there. Very pitted. Looks incredible. It really does look incredible. So, moving down, we have a few options for tattoos. There's like a space cat there, ranging all the way through to some real weird, you know, circuit board looking face. Something a little bit tribal, and very much reminds me of Skyrim. Those some awesome looking bird feathers coming up the side of the chin there. But all in all, I really think the character creation is pretty dang good. Really is. There are, just tell you, there's 14 options. Beaks. If this is more for the females, I imagine, if you want to add that, like, look for having makeup on your face. Lipstick base. A lot of choices here. Again, you can refine this, and you can refine the color as well. So they've really not held back and allowed us to kind of really mold something that you can, you can be proud of. Or if not, just something you can have a laugh with. Upper eyeliner, lower eyeliner, dirt effects. I mean, it's just awesome. So that's a rundown of the options here. I must admit, I was really impressed, and if you're anything like me, I spend a long time in character creation, messing around with different faces and different styles, trying to come up with something either that's going to make me laugh or something very pretty to look at. And then moving over to the background, there's quite a few options here. But again, I wouldn't spend too much time worrying about this, as you will be able to unlock all of these skills regardless of what you start with. So it's just an overview really of like what type of playstyle you're thinking you want to move forward with. So I'll just give you a quick lowdown of them. So we have Beast Hunter, Bouncer, which is pretty cool, a Bounty Hunter. We have the Chef, Combat Medic, Cyber Runner, Cybernetist, Diplomat, Explorer, Gangster, Homesteader, Industrialist, Long Hauler, Pilgrim, Professor, Ronin, Sculptor, Soldier, Space Scoundrel, Xenobiologist, and File Not Found. And then you know, there's some really cool options here. I thought, depending on your play style, whether you're going to be aggressive or not aggressive, whether you're going to be some sort of explorer or survivalist, or whether you just want to be straight up evil, I think the backgrounds do take care of quite a bit of it. Moving over to the traits, there are quite a few traits here. They all do their own things. Some of them, I think on your first playthrough, you're not going to really know, because some of these are faction based, and if you've never played the game, you're not going to know really what faction you want to align yourself with. So perhaps a second playthrough, this would come into play a little bit more. But again, I'll just give you a quick read of it. So it's alien DNA, dream home, empath, extrovert, freestyle collective settler, hero worshipped, introvert, kid stuff, neon street rat, raised enlightened, raised universal, serpent's embrace, spaced, taskmaster, terra firma, united colonies native, and wanted. So when you've picked your background and you've picked your traits and you have created your face, you have completed the character creation and you would be into the game. Well, that covers this, and hopefully you found this helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. To see more from me, hit that subscribe button. My name is Perfected Chaos, and I shall catch you guys on the next one. Peace.